Okay, here's my hot take, right? I think that ultimately, as time progresses, in whatever journey we find ourselves in life, sometimes it just in general, right, in life, sometimes we can feel that like we've been abandoned, right? And so I just want to sort of highlight the fact that while faith is more difficult than anything else, there comes a time when you realize that you actually haven't been abandoned, you know. And for me, I kind of felt like, yeah, maybe these were people had abandoned me, etc., or that people's thought processes have changed and maybe they don't want me anymore, etc. And then I realized that that was a negative way of thinking, although it was justified thought processes, right? It was justified thought processes. But then I realized afterwards, and it's very difficult to actually, because it's like the way I realized it, it's difficult for me to understand how they could have planned it this way. And it's unfortunate, but the way that things work is it works in a revelatory process. Things reveal themselves over time. You know, understanding reveals itself over time. And I did really feel like, you know, like I'd sort of been like abandoned, but I hadn't. And God works through people. And sometimes the people might not even realize. And sometimes the people might not be the most godly people you know. But it's actually funny because maybe someone in their bloodline was godly and done something, you know. Maybe something in their DNA enables the Holy Spirit to move through them. Even though they themselves might have struggled with belief, right, based on rationality, but in their actions, they're likely still good people. So we can arrive at a point in time where we feel like, you know, we've been abandoned, etc. But actually, you know, it's just so weird. And for me, the problem is I don't understand how anybody could have made things be the way that they are, right? Like, that's unfathomable to me. Right, like there's no way that a human, like, and that's the bit where I get stuck on, because there's no way just one, like, a human being could have made this into manifestation, right? And just the whole thing. So I did feel abandoned, but it turned out that I wasn't abandoned, you know, and everything just sort of worked out in a weird sort of way. And God works through people, because for me, I was at the job center for a while, and the person that I was assigned at the job center, although he didn't know it, but God was working through him. You know, it was actually crazy the way that everything